I was undocumented since I was 7 years old, and I was heard no from college counselors, from teachers that I couldn't go to college. So I researched a lot of schools. I was trying to find help, and always came out empty. One night, I remember I was crying in my room, and I thought to myself that one day I will make a scholarship for people like me.
It's not something uncommon for folks that I've grown up with and seen try to go to college, try to get an education, and then have all these barriers to be able to achieve them.
The gala was necessary for us to show the school that we needed their help. I wasn't the only undocumented student on Marquette. There were several of us, and a lot of us were in the shadows. And we needed support.
When we were organizing around trying to make something like what the scholarship is today, we were able to meet with administration from Marquette and let them know what it was that we wanted to see happen and what kinds of efforts we really were hoping for the university to take.
They sought the help of both Eva Martinez-Paules, who at the time was the director of the Center for Intercultural Engagement.
I served as the first staff advisor for the gala, and I worked very closely with a lot of the students.
There were a lot of ideas. Should we do a raffle? Should we do a fundraising campaign with letters to people? And eventually we narrowed it down that we wanted to do an event that would celebrate family and that would celebrate Marquette.
I was doing a bunch of research in the Midwest, and I found that in Chicago they hosted a Dreamers Gala as well. So I proposed to the students to really look into creating a Dreamers Gala on Marquette's campus as a way to bring in additional funds for undocumented students.
Did what we could, or whatever we had experience with, or sometimes it was stuff that we were kind of learning as we went.
The first year was the most challenging because it was a student effort. We were, distributing flyers on the south side, doing outreach to get sponsors.
I remember being in the CIE, and they looked sad. So I asked them what was going on, and they told me that they weren't ready for the gala. They had 3 weeks to make things happen, and they were thinking about canceling it. My friend and I were like, no, we can make this happen. So we were part of the Latin American student organization. We got a lot of our members to help out. I was the one that got the silent auction going. I contacted a lot of artists from Chicago and Milwaukee to donate artworks. I donated some of my artwork and my dad's to be able to auction off during the gala.
There was one of those discouraging times when things felt like everything was crumbling and nothing was going to get done. And I was on my way home, or on my way to my car to go home, and there was a note that Brenda had left on my windshield mirror to not lose hope, that there's still a possibility and there's still a chance to make things happen, and we did.
It was that beautiful energy of our students that truly made things happen. And as of today, I know that there are staff members who work very closely with the students, but the students are truly the backbone of the Dreamers Gala.
We were not expecting such response from the community. We realized that very soon we needed way more space, and there were people in the waiting list for that first gala.
It was a great turnout and we were happy. And then the following year, which was when I was the MC and co-sponsor as well, we upped that to 50 tables, and so it was actually sold out. Both years were sold out.
The second and third gala truly brought a lot of the Milwaukee community together, and it also brought together the Marquette University community. So there were two things that were happening with the Dreamers Gala. It was truly supported by the Marquette community, but then also by the Milwaukee community.
Eventually, it became an endowed scholarship, and as we continue doing this, we really hope that it would continue to grow to eventually be able to grant full scholarships for our students.
The Dreamers Gala is not just for fundraising purposes. It also serves as a way to engage the community, and it also serves as a way to truly showcase the resiliency of the undocumented student population.
The students who have received the scholarship have been extremely grateful, so have their families.
As an undocumented student myself, affording to come to Marquette, it took a village. So my parents both had full-time jobs. They worked Monday through Sunday for me to be able to afford to go here. I myself had 2 part-time jobs and 15 to 18 credit semesters. It was very challenging, but I took my experience and hopefully made it easier for someone else.
It's very touching to see the families just united to help their members go through college and get an education and see farther into the future. How is this going to help us as a family, as a community? How is this going to help my child to grow as the person that they are called to be?
Growing up, I always felt alone. I always felt that I had to do this by myself and that I couldn't ask for help. Because there was a lot of fear of coming out as undocumented. And when I came to Marquette, I still felt that fear. I felt that I couldn't fit in and that I had to put up this wall. So the gala made me feel seen, heard, and valued in so many ways I didn't get growing up.
When you donate to this scholarship, you are donating not to one person, but to a community. Because our degrees are not just for us, but they are for our parents, for our family members, for everyone before us who didn't have the opportunities that we do now.
I would like to thank the founding members of the Dreamers Gala and the Ignacio Ellacuria Scholarship. I also would like to thank the current members who are making this year's Dreamers Gala happen. I am so proud of the staff, faculty, and students who are coming together to continue this effort. And I know that through this effort, you are truly showing what it means to implement the Marquette vision to be women and men for others.
And being able to know and see who really cares and who really wants to do the best they can to try to make a difference.
There's actually support for students here, and it's not just one center in the AMU, that it's actually on the website, and it's actually students that came before you and are there as mentors or are there to path the way. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing this scholarship grow throughout the years, and like I said, maybe coming back in its 50th year.
And I'm glad to say that I did it with a lot of people that I hold dear to my heart. And I'm grateful that I was able to be part of this, to give another student like me an opportunity to come to Marquette.